And we are live. What's going on, everybody? It's another Tuesday night cool down where I take over, capitalize on the success of a much bigger audience, much bigger show than my own Tuesday night's main event. We got done a lot earlier than we normally do on Tuesday night's main event. You know, we clocked in sans 9 p.m. Eastern time, which is pretty damn good, I would say. So yeah, man, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna talk about some stuff for a few hours. I know the DNC is still going on right now. I've heard it's pretty bad. Oh shit, did I got something in my hair? Why's that shit in my hair, bro? Like, you'd wonder, you'd be like, yo, does this guy, like, how does this guy ever, like, do anything without getting shit all in his hair? I wonder the same thing. Just always picking shit up. Anyways, so yeah, man, I'm glad to be here. Glad you guys are here. Hope you guys are having a good evening. I hope you enjoyed Tuesday night's main event. If you did not watch it, you know, you always catch the playback later. It was a good time. The crew, Ryan hosted the main show today since Jeremy abandoned us in favor of Cobra Cast. He does that now. So let's catch up with the chat real quick, and then we're gonna get into talking about, we're gonna plug some merch first, and then we're gonna get into the news for today. So Atomic Patriot first in the door says, yo, what's going on, Atomic Patriot? Welcome in, buddy. JC says, yo, what's going on, JC? Welcome in. Just Mike says, yo, what's going on, Just Mike? Welcome in. Apollo Monopoly says, hey, what up, Apollo Monopoly? Rough Knight says, hail chat, hail to the Rough Knight, the man himself. Atomic Patriot says, damn it, I should have said, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, you kind of missed out that. Quagmire says, hail chat and mods. What's going on, Quagmire? Welcome in. I saw you ask me something, I thought, in the chat on Tuesday night's main event, but I missed it. So I don't know what your question is if you want to ask it again. Jose Taco says, hail. What's going on, Jose? Making Tuesdays great again, says Apollo Monopoly. Thank you. Wild and Wet TNME, followed by Epic Mike Cooldown. Yeah. Donald McNamara says, hail to all and Meek too. What's going on, Donald? I'm glad you're here. Glad to see your name popping up. Rough Knight says, you are modless no more, for we are benevolent. Thank you. Just Mike says, hello, people. Brandon Blair's in here. Brandon Blair, good to see you. JB says, poor Beardo's going to quit if they don't stop with all the gay stuff. He's not going to quit. There's no way. Jen and Sylvia Saska, the Saska sisters in the chat, said, just ordered our Sneak Meek merch. Can't wait for it to arrive and to model it. Thank you for making it for us. Listen, all you chat, credit goes to the Saska sisters for pushing me to get the merch done. Also, shout out to Rough Knight and Mrs. Rough Knight for encouraging me to keep it going. And then shout out to the artist herself, Miss Rubenhoob, for nailing this merch. She did a great job with the designs. I was very happy with it. I'll definitely be working with her more. Just because she's my sister does not mean that she doesn't get the love. And then for people that don't know this, the merch, I split that with my sister. So anytime you support me, you're also supporting the artist that made it. So the more we do and the better we do, the better she does, the more she gets to help her out, which encourages her to make more art. So yeah, guys, check her out. Appreciate you, Miss Rubin. Thank you so much. Tom Picture says, I watched Alien. Did you like it? I wish the Sausas would stalk me like they do Epic Mike. Listen, there's nothing better in the world than having two lovely twins stalk you. It's pretty great. Z Highness says, welcome in, peeps. What's going on, Z Highness? Welcome in. That D-Day Osama had me rolling. Yeah, it was wild, dude. Nightsaber says, it's so nice that other things can happen on Tuesday now. Tuesday night's main event didn't go for 4 hours. Mostly it was due to nobody interrupting Ryan reading supers. Yeah, he's good at reading them. He's good at getting through them. So, hooray, cooldown time. Hail, everyone. Hope y'all are well. Hi, Miss Rough Knight. Welcome in. See here, Glenneth. What's going on, Glenneth? Good to see you, buddy. Smokey One Kenobi says, what's good, brother? What's going on? Smokey One Kenobi. Love that fucking name, dude. It's great. Lord Botha says, no lie, I'd still rather watch this than the most boring second night of the DNC. Well, I'm glad you're here, man. Dingus says, hurry up, Mike. 10 minutes before my girl says I can't hang out anymore. Well, I'm here now, Dingus. I caught you. We're here. These DNC streams are brutal. Ooh, yikes. Haggy says, so rather be here than listen to Jeremy talk politics all night. Hey, man. D-Day be tested my loyalty. That's wild. No. He's a good dude. Jeremy's good people, man. Matt Duran says hi. Hi, Matt. Glad to see you here, buddy. Hail to brother Mike and a handsome, beautiful chat. Absolutely. What's going on, Poe baby? We're glad to see you as well. Brimstone's like, I can't do the DNC anymore, man. Fucking brain is leaking out of my ears watching it. Oof. Well, at least you get to hang out with me now. Sissy says, hey, Epic Meek. Little man in bed now, but he wanted me to tell you hi. Well, hi, little man. My little man's also just in bed. He just got sent to bed. I got school starting soon. I got to start getting into bed at a decent time. So thank you so much. Tell him I said hello. Tell him to keep grinding on his channel, doing his thing, doing it right. Appreciate you. Ryan can actually read his why. Yeah. The Magalorian says, hi, Meek. What's going on, Magalorian? It's a great name. Z-Hina says, Ryan hosts temporary night main event permanently. Hashtag kick Jeremy. Mike is so unprofessional always. Kmar Daniels says, Tuesday night main event was hella gay tonight. A lot of questionable topics. It was wild, dude. It was all over. Kubi says, this is going to be an experience of a lifetime. I can feel it. What, hanging out with me? Oh, boy, you got your expectations pretty high. I don't know what I can do. I hope I can live to that. Weasel says, Jeremy gay and Beardo fat. Hey, you got to tell it like it is, man. It's important. Sleazy says, Monkey Game looks good. Glad for its success, but I'm not putting Chinese spyware on my PC. I mean, that's fair. I get it. I get why somebody might not want to download that. It's just another game that I haven't been able to grab yet. I don't know. Apparently Eggroll gave it to Beardo. I was like, oh, that's cool. Look at that. Beardo's getting fancy little, getting fancy game. I'm just kidding. I'm actually glad. Hopefully Beardo enjoys it. I got to check it out at some point. I know it's a really hot game right now, but I also want to keep going with Sneak Meek. And what I don't want to do is start Black Myth Wukong, try to start it this week. And then, as I said last night, Friday, Saturday, I'm going to be gone. That's my anniversary. So I'm not going to be available to stream. So I wouldn't want to be gone, on my anniversary and then start like one bit of a game and then not be able to play it. It's like, if I do Sneak Meek tomorrow, then, do Sneak Meek tomorrow, do maybe Sneak Meek on Thursday if I got time during the day or something. And then, maybe starting up next week, we can do like Black Myth Wukong. Because I still also have to fucking finish up Elden Ring at some point. Gonna fucking kill Mesmer. So, Quagmire says, I love your Pathfinder campaign. Shit is addicting. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's a good time. Like I said, I'm trying to play against type. I'm not playing a murder hobo or some deeply dark character. I picked a hero. He's a good dude. He's got a good heart. He's a bit of a zealot, but he's not a bad guy. You can have a flawed character that isn't necessarily a bad guy or an edgelord. And I think that's something that sometimes is missing. It's a secret sauce gets missing in tabletop role-playing games. So hook that Sneak Meek merch to our fucking veins, says the Saska sisters. Oh my god, you guys are amazing. The elemental hero, that Shadow Link Dragon Wolf King. The elemental hero, the Shadow Link Dragon Wolf King, says hi. What's going on? Welcome in. Can I just call you Wolf King, or would you like to be referred to as Shadow Link Dragon Wolf King? This is the finest Meek merch that the Upper North Korea stand can produce, now with 33% less cancer. I mean, hopefully. I'd rather listen to this big mic than the other. That's fair. I hopefully have a bigger penis too. But Beardo's going to stream this for 24 hours tomorrow. 24-hour stream is rough. How many pee breaks is that going to be? Like 16, 17 an hour? It's wild. Frank the Tank, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in, man. No audio. You shouldn't have no audio. I should have audio. Paul Monopoly says, Mike, sometimes your mind reads the chat faster than your mouth. Take a breath so we can hear you reading it. Yeah, I know I talk really fast when I'm trying to catch up with chat. Over on the Kick, Frank the Tank says, sup, Mike? And being mean to Savvy's only redeeming quality. Being mean is Savvy's only redeeming quality? I like Savvy. Savvy's awesome. I'll slow down a little bit. Mike, you're totally more interesting than the withered husk of Scranton Joe Biden. Well, that's good to know. I appreciate that. The Star Wars are for everyone crowd sure loves saying who isn't a Star Wars fan. Yeah, they're having a meltdown right now. General Davis over on Kick, welcome in. Shout out to my Kick people. I appreciate y'all. Can't watch TMNE if Savvy is on. Really? You're not a fan? I like Savvy. I think she's kind of cool. I'm snagging it Thursday morning and Friday to get my Sneak Meek beanie. Well, I'm glad, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, it's going to be around for a little bit. The Sneak Meek merch will be limited. I'll just pull it up right now so I can talk about it while it's in the background. So the Sneak Meek merch will be limited. This is it right here. Check it out. Get in where you fit in. We got Sneak Meek, the official Sneak Meek right here. Comes in different colors. Look at that red, that green. We got a little berry right here. It's called berry. We also got the epic mic. I know it starts as orange. I couldn't figure out how to get the colors to stop looking like that. You got red. We got white. White's my favorite. You know, and then we also have dark meek. This only comes in black. You can have any color you want as long as it's in black. We also have solid meek and a sneak meek beanie. So you can check those out. Solid meek comes in a bunch of different colors as well. Red. We got pink. That's actually pink. We got an army color. There's a couple other colors that you can check it out. So yeah, ranges from sizes extra small to 5XL. We also have an olive, and then we have a true royal. Look at that. Good stuff. So yeah, guys, you guys can go check that out. You can get it over here. The Sneak Meek merch will be limited. I'm probably going to pull it as once we finish up with Metal Gear Solid 3. We'll pull that off the shelves. Epic Meek Dark, or Epic Mike Dark Meek Edition, this dark shirt. I'll probably pull it and put it on here like the McRib, occasionally be able to get it, you know. I just kind of want to see what you guys are getting and what you guys are liking, what you're not liking. We'll definitely work on other designs for other Metal Gear Solid streams or other games that we're playing, kind of put those up so you guys can get t-shirts that look awesome. Like I said, I will always be upfront with you about costs. This is what we're doing right now to start things. This is what we're doing right now to kind of test the waters with merch, see what you guys like, see how the quality is, see what you guys think about it, stuff like that. I try to mark it down pretty low. And if there's ever going to be a price hike, if there's ever going to be anything like that, you will always know ahead of time. I will never just hike prices and stuff and not talk to you guys about stuff. So no worries about that. But go check it out. Link in the description or in the chat. There's also, you can go to YouTube. You can get directly to my fourth wall and you can go pick up some merch over there. So there we go. I just plugged my merch. That was Eggroll's apology for making that Fear the Queerdo meme. I think that shit's hilarious, bro. Random Acts of Kindness says, howdy, y'all. What's going on, Random Acts of Kindness? I won the game from Philip Chan also. That's rad, dude. That's awesome, Jose Taco. Hilarious. He thinks he's going to beat the Elden Ring boss anytime soon. I didn't say anytime soon. I'm saying I'm going to try. Okay? Meek's buying milk this weekend. Congrats, you two. Fill my ass with the Sneak Meek merch. Hey, if you want to shove it up your ass, you are welcome to. I will not stop you. Matt Duran says, I can't wait to play Black Myth. I'm a sucker for mixed martial arts video games. I might just request Friday off or Monday next week to play it all weekend. If you're a big fan of martial arts or mixed martial arts video games too, have you tried or have you ever played, what is it, Sifu? Is that what it's called? I think it's called Sifu. Yeah, it's called Sifu. Sifu. That game, I played that for a little bit. I didn't finish it. I need to go back and play more of it. It's like a fighter beat 'em up, but like the twist is as you take more damage and as you die, you get older. Your character gets older and older, and then they get like getting older means you could do things like you can deal out more damage and stuff like that, but you can't take as much damage, stuff like that. But it's kind of a cool way to play a game. It's kind of fun. You should check out Sifu if you have not. Ding, it says those table shop shows have been awesome to get through the weekend yard work and chores. I'm glad, man. Dingus also says Savvy's hot. Well, yeah. Hey, listen, man. Takes all types. Savvy's awesome. We like Savvy around here. Grego says, has no fear. I is here. Well, welcome in, Grego. It's glad to see you here. Frank says, I meant to say being mean to Ben is Savvy's only redeeming quality. Epic Mike is becoming a legend compared to Beard on Dan Vask. I mean, what? Oh, thank you, General Davis. That's very kind of you. Nice. Who makes your shirt? This is a company called Fourth Wall. It was just one that I got suggested. I like this company so far. You know, I would love to get shirts on other websites if, you know, if the demand is needed for it. But for now, we're going to just go with Fourth Wall because it connects right away to my YouTube. And then the integration is kind of useful. So I agree with Mike. White is always better than colored. That's wild, bro. It's a dope sneak peek. Are you going to make stickers of them? That is something I've looked at, Matt. You can make stickers on this site. I think if I get enough demand for certain things, we'll grab them. You know, there's keychains that you can eventually get. There's all kinds of things. If I get enough demand for like stickers or, you know, coffee cups or whatever the thing is, we'll look into making them and see what we can do. The t-shirts are just kind of a test run to see how this does. So limited merch. It's wild. Want some chicken still? Dude, chicken sounds so good right now. Trying to make my own t-shirts with my girlfriend's circuit machine. Came out looking like shit. Well, I guess it's practice, bro. What would a beanie look like on your big ass fro? I can push it down. So there's two ways to do it. You either push everything down like this and it sticks out the sides, or I push it all up into the beanie and then it actually can disappear. It's kind of wild. So I'm interested in colorful shirts. Well, you guys are welcome to get one. I'm not pressuring. It's never required. But if you get one, there you go. What are some good places for chicken? I mean, it depends on where you live. You know? Epic Mike, no hike. Not trying that, so. A nice Henry Ford quote, any color as long as it's black. Yeah. AMW Fishing, and AWM Fishing says, well, Mike, you're going to crab battle now? Oh my God. This crab battle thing is wild. No, but it's on the list. Sifu, yep. Yeah, Sifu looks rad, dude. It's such a fun game. Rough Knight liked it, yeah. I love Savvy's hat tonight. Where did she get that hat? That's a good question. You got to ask her that. Yakuza games are good for fighting. I've been suggested the Yakuza games a couple times, so. I do prefer to watch you over Jeremy, Mike. I vote Mike to be the host of Tuesday Night's Main Event. Oh, that's very kind. That would be a lot of pressure, but I would try. Harbinger says Chronos Before the Ashes has a similar aging system. Does it? That's rad. I thought that was a cool mechanic. Weasel said, I ordered a Meta PC with streaming gear. Things will get very interesting soon. Well, hell yeah, Weasel. That's awesome. Got to get started somewhere, man. I would love to get a Meta PC one day. But what about jorts? Maybe. I could look at jorts. That's wild. Emily Kruger says, Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Emily. Welcome in. Good to see you. Beardo likes Twinkies for the cream color. Oh, no. It was so much gayness on Tuesday night's main event. Yeah, it was a lot of gay. Stickers and keychains are my jam, dude. I also love coffee mugs, but never have space to buy more. The thing with like stickers and keychains, the stickers, I think I can get them on demand as needed. Like keychains and stuff, you have to pre-order a certain amount. You say, hey, this is how many I think I'm going to sell. And then you have to like get those set up for pre-order and stuff like that so that you can get those going and get them made. So, because they don't make quickly, you have to like pre-make them. Dylan D says, well, fancy meeting you all here. Well, what's going on, Dylan D? Welcome in. I'll give you a hint. I live uncomfortably close to California. I'd have to look into what kind of chicken joints are around that place then. Vexfear says crab battle. You guys are obsessed with this crab battle thing. Casually chugs milk. It's water. It's in a water jug, but I wish it was milk. Bro, City Market has 2-piece fried chicken meal with 2 sides for $4.49. That's cheap as shit, bro. That's super cheap, dude. I love the Yakuza / Like a Dragon series. I'm concerned with Amazon making a series about it. Yeah, I would be too, man. Are you guys obsessed with this crab battle? The last time I played this, everybody got mad at me. They're like mad, and that's the thing. Like I watch viewership drop. Like people were like, I don't want to watch this. That's what's wild about this. Like last night, I watched people like leave because they didn't want to watch this fucking crab battle video. This is wild. Why do you guys hate me so much? I just don't know. We'll get to crab battle. You know what? I'm gonna make you wait for crab battle. We'll get to crab battle. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'll make sure we get to crab battle before this stream is over. All right. Those are just bitches. You should run a poll. No, because last time I made a poll, I ignored the poll and did what I wanted. So, Mike, how did you get started working with Jeremy Prime Griggs, a homosexual? Well, Josiah's known Jeremy for a long time. And I was part of the Geeks and Gamers like Facebook group, and that's all it was just a Facebook group. We talked a lot, argued a lot about Batman versus Superman, and argued a lot about Man of Steel and stuff like that. And eventually we got to the point where they were doing YouTube streams and shit like that. Yeah, excuse me. They were doing YouTube streams and shit like that, and they were like, hey, we're doing some gaming streams, you want to jump on? So I was like, yeah, I'll happily jump on to your streams. And we started playing Call of Duty together, and then eventually Jeremy started like Tuesday night's main event and was like, hey man, do you want to be on? Do you want to jump on? I was like, I would love to join and stuff like that. And eventually, yeah, I got on there and it became a thing. So yeah. Roblox head Leslie Headland says, what up, Mike? It feels so good to see my favorite heterosexual white man Ryan back in charge. One time, man. I don't know if he'll ever come back. I don't know. We'll see. Nobody can say homosexual the way Eric says. Yeah. All right. we got a lot of news to get into. There are a lot of people. Obviously, there's the meltdowns happening everywhere right now about this fact, the Acolyte getting canceled. People calling horrible names. This person is having a fucking meltdown. The thing is, too, anybody that's saying anything bad about incels or anything, they're like, shit is blowing up on Twitter. It's kind of wild. This one person, this is pretty fucking funny to me, actually. Do not go harass this person, please. I'm just pulling up their tweet because so this great. The fandom menace won. The Acolyte is canceled. They're the ones ruining Star Wars, not Disney. They're not getting what they want, so they have to throw a tantrum like the man babies they are and ruin things for the rest of us. I was really hoping for a season 2. So here's the thing. And this is a rant. This is going to be a rant. Listen. They have spent the last, oh my God, when did The Last Jedi come out? 2016 or 2019? 2019, 2018? They have spent like the last 7-8 years bitching and whining and moaning and complaining, screaming into the sky that the fandom menace doesn't matter, that we have no power, we have no influence, that we're just a bunch of fucking nerds in our mom's basements with no influence whatsoever on anything, that we're a vocal minority of people, that we're not Star Wars fans, that we don't care about Star Wars, that Disney doesn't give a fuck about anybody's opinion or doesn't give a fuck about anything that we have to say. They have screamed and railed and ranted. They've created entire anti-fucking groups against people, the fandom menace, the people that are criticizing Star Wars. Okay, they called us racists, misogynists, transphobes, homophobes. They've called us bigots. They've called us everything that they can think of to insult us and say that none of our shit matters and that we're the only ones, we're the small fucking minority of people that have no effect on anything, screaming about a stupid show and have no effect on anything. And the second that a show that they wanted to go somewhere because it's full of a bunch of fanfic and shipping shit, as soon as a show comes out that has a hot Asian guy in it and they get pissed off, a show that has queer representation in it, finally comes out, what is their response when it gets canceled by Disney? What are their response when Disney cancels a show? The fandom menace did this. Those damn incels, they're the reason this show is canceled. If it wasn't for you guys complaining about the show all the time, our show would still exist. This is your fault, not our fault. Oh, we obviously all were out here watching the show. Record-breaking numbers, not true. Oh, great writing, awful writing. Amazing pacing, terrible pacing. Oh, the show was full of so many amazing, wonderful characters. Half of them die in the fucking show, obviously. Okay? This show was so wonderful. It was finally doing something interesting with Star Wars. Ripping off KOTOR and KOTOR 2 in the EU. We finally had this show to ourselves, and we finally had something interesting with Star Wars, and everybody loved it. Nobody loved it. And then it's canceled because all that we get is a bunch of bigots screaming at Disney, and now Disney listened to them instead and canceled the show. It has nothing to do with the fact that it cost more than the fucking budget for a lot of Hollywood films that are coming out right now. It has nothing to do with the fact that the writing was subpar and the acting wasn't very good. It has nothing to do with the fact that it was one of the lowest watched Star Wars shows of all time ever. Nothing to do with any of that. It's only because of the fandom menace. Well, guess what, bitch? This is how this works. This is how the world works. If it is us, if the fandom menace, if people that are criticizing the fucking Acolyte, the people that didn't like the Acolyte, if they are the reason that the show got canceled, then they are the predominant fans in Star Wars. And if they're the reason that the show got canceled and Disney is finally listening to them, it means that they're trying to cater to the people that are actually fans of Star Wars. Disney has no reason at all to listen to anybody outside of their company when it comes to their shows. The only reason they will listen to anybody is because they think it's going to make them money. Okay? The way streaming works. See, here's the thing. The way television used to work. Okay? Some television still works this way. You get a show, you do a pilot. We talked about this actually the other day on George the Giant Slayer's show. I know Film Threats talked about it too. You used to get a pilot episode to a TV show, and if it got enough ratings and enough people liked it, they would go forward with a show, and typically they would write 3 to 4 episodes or 5 to 6 episodes of a show at one time. They would shoot those episodes, and then they would release those episodes while they were writing more. And if people liked the characters in the show, if they liked where the storyline was working, they would continue to write it that way. And if they didn't, they'd axe characters off the show that weren't doing well, that were negatively affecting the ratings. Okay, they would axe episodes of a show if that show wasn't doing well. Okay, they would axe an entire show if the ratings got bad enough. Okay. But if they also said, hey, you know what, we got decent ratings, people seem to like the show, but they seem like it's on focus or whatever, let's see if we can get the ground running, that stuff gets time to develop. And that's what a bunch of these stupid bitches are talking about on Twitter right now. It didn't have time to grow into its own thing. It didn't have time to develop into its own show. If only we had gotten another season, the show could have been good again. They had 8 fucking episodes to get good. And here's the thing. This is unique to streaming. And it is a more recent phenomenon in television and writing right now with shows. These shows, there's always been serialized television. But the thing is, you're writing these shows like The Acolyte and like The Mandalorian. You know, The Mandalorian, the first season, the reason a lot of people like it is because it's very episodic. And there is a little bit of a storyline that follows through the show. A little bit of a through line that follows, okay? And that's good. People like that, okay? But episodic television means that you do not have to write an entire season arc storyline that follows and is inherent to every single episode of the show. You can have an entire season arc that kind of goes somewhere and slowly builds over time, maybe callbacks to previous characters and things, but you are not beholden. Every episode, the world resets and you can go to another thing. Or, you know, maybe you have a 2-part episode. The characters gets in trouble, but by the end of the next episode, everything resolves and you can move on and keep going. That's why episodic television works, because the stakes sometimes can be high, but you know that once that episode's over, you can move on to another story. When you put together a show that is all one big serialized event, that means that the pacing has to be right. The show has to be written well enough that it carries through for however many episodes you have, specifically in the Acolyte's case, 8 episodes. On top of that being the case, those episodes have to be each good and standalone enough that they tie into the next episode, and they tie in well enough that you want to come back and watch the next episode. But a lot of these shows and a lot of what these shows on streaming do, and I'm pointing out Disney Plus specifically because they really have this format down, is they blow their load in the first 2 or 3 episodes. They do their biggest things, their biggest cameos, stars, and all that shit. They'll do that in the first few episodes to really hook you so they can sell the numbers that start that show out. They go, look at the numbers for this show. Oh my God, so many people are watching it. Look at the premiere of this episode. Oh my God, so many people are watching the premiere of this show. Oh my goodness. And they hope that word of mouth will make people keep watching the show and come back and build in popularity. That's not what's happening though, because what has happened, the narrative has shifted significantly because of the way the internet works, because of how interconnected the internet used to be, or now how interconnected the internet is, that it's not like it used to be. Now it's not ratings, it's word of mouth. Word of mouth is what makes things popular. People go, hey, you had 5 million people watch this episode, and that got out, and all 5 million of those people, or 4 million of those people, went on to social media or went and reviewed the show, and everybody's talking about it and everybody loves it and is excited. So then the next episode gets 8 million people, and then the third episode maybe gets 10 million people, and then the show can grow from there. That is how it's happening now. But the problem is the writers at Disney are so bad, and the writers at Disney struggle so hard, that what we're running into is a situation where they blow their load in the first few episodes and then they have nothing left to write. We have a very flimsy, small premise that doesn't really go anywhere or barely goes anywhere, and they have to figure out how to stretch it through the next 5 to 6 episodes. And a lot of times they don't know how to do that. They're not talented enough to understand how to do that, or the premise is so shallow that even doing that, they don't have enough substance. So you end up getting a very weird format where they have like an action-packed first couple episodes, and then they slow down and have like a talking episode or 2 talking episodes. Then they have a flashback episode, and that flashback explores a bunch of shit that happened before and why it happened this way or why it happened this way. Okay, and then they have maybe another flashback episode that ties that in, and then the last 2 episodes of the show are supposed to tie in the flashbacks in the beginning of the season, all that stuff. But typically, because the story is so shallow, all it is characters coming back that were there in episode 1, or a character that was in episode 2 comes back. But you didn't really earn that because it's only 8 episodes long. It's not like you have a show, we have 22 episodes, and you have a really good storyline in the beginning, and then you switch up into a different story that then carries over, and that by the end of the season, they all tie together. If you watch a show like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. figured this out really early on. It's like this. So you have like a season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. typically would broke into 2 to 3 arcs. And what it would be was there's a giant story arc that goes from episode 1 to the final episode, okay? I wish I had a visual. I don't have a whiteboard. Visual aid. You have an entire arc. And then what you have is 3 smaller arcs that break the seasons up. So you have an arc where you're dealing with, I don't know, evil killer robots. And then the second arc is dealing with aliens. And then the third arc ties the 2 together, and the aliens and the evil robots either conjoin or they team up or whatever, and then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. have to deal with them. And that whole time that's been happening, there's been an overarching story that's been going on that reveals that the aliens and the robots are actually working for one of the team members who was secretly a bad guy the whole time that shapeshifted or some shit. Like, that's how they broke down a season. It's a great way to break down 21 episodes of a show. Disney does not have that ability. They can't even barely get through 8 to 6 episodes of a show. Okay? So I say all that to say, you're going to sit here and try to blame the fandom menace and blame people that didn't like this show for why it failed. But yet, if you loved it so much and it was so good and it was so well done and the ratings were so fucking high, Disney wouldn't give a fuck how many people came after it and said it was bad. They would have renewed it for a season 2. You know what? There aren't a bunch of people running around still screaming about Willow, except for Disparu. Shout out to Disparu. They are not screaming about that show going, why was Willow canceled? I don't understand. It's just the bigots and haters. Oh, because a lot of people didn't like the show and they didn't watch it. There's a lot of shows that Disney has canceled on Disney Plus that have gone nowhere, that nobody's sitting there bitching and screaming about, saying it's only because of misogynists and sexists that this didn't go anywhere. There have always been black people in Star Wars. There have always been black fans in Star Wars. There have been female characters and female fans in Star Wars. All of that shit. There's fucking aliens in Star Wars that you can relate to. All of that bullshit has always been there. And people like it. And it was always well done. And it didn't need to be addressed or screamed about that there wasn't enough of it. Okay? That is a new phenomenon that's happening. Okay? And really what comes down to, what these people are bitter about, is that all of their whining and bitching and moaning and screaming at the sky and saying that they're big fans of all these fucking properties and talking about and fanficking this stuff. The reality is they weren't making Disney any money. You know, the first season of Mandalorian, specifically like Grogu and stuff like that, it was making them money. They had a bunch of people watching. They had a bunch of hype around them. The fucking the storylines that were happening in Mandalorian, like the marketing that was happening for Mandalorian, the word of mouth for Mandalorian was making the show very popular. People loved it. They didn't cancel it. It's still a fucking show. And I think the only reason right now that they're pushing over into a movie is because they don't have any Star Wars movies coming out. They need to make this profitable for them. And it's going to be probably more expensive for them to do an entire series of Mandalorian than it will be for them to just do like a 2.5 or 2 hour movie and get Pedro Pascal back for that. Because I also think Pedro Pascal wants to be done being the Mandalorian. I think he wants to move on. So that's my rant. It's a mess. These people are upset. And the fact that they're still blaming the fact that they're blaming now the haters of the show for why the show got canceled, instead of actually like realizing that if you had spent all your time watching this show and getting your friends to watch this show, then the show wouldn't have got canceled. But the fact is, the writing's on the wall. The numbers were bad. The ratings were bad. The conversations behind it were bad. And yet, you know, they're bitching and moaning about Andor getting a season 2. They're like, Andor got a season 2, but he's fucking dead. It's like, you know what? But a lot of people liked Andor. It had a great word of mouth. Okay, people liked watching it. People enjoyed the storyline. I've heard it's the best Star Wars that nobody's ever seen. Okay, but obviously, if it had better ratings than The Acolyte, then of course it's going to get a season 2. It's a fucking mess, man. A lot of people are going to spend the next few days, next week, coping about this stuff. You're going to hear them calling you guys every name under the book and doing everything that they can to talk shit and to try to push back against this show getting canceled, but not realizing that that's not going to make Disney uncancel the show. We didn't cancel the show. We had nothing to do with this. We didn't make Disney cancel the show. We don't have that kind of control. Disney canceled it because it wasn't profitable for them. And if the rumors are true from people that have talked to me that have said, hey, guess what? Yes, my nerdy home, the toad has an afro. If the rumors are true that they were borrowing money from other projects and repurposing other products to make the Acolyte, then hell yeah, they're not going to make a season 2 if it didn't pay off like they wanted. It's fucking wild, man. Like, what the fuck are we doing? You know? My girl just found out Splash Mountain was closed and changed and damn near cried. Oh, shit. Why does only Pedro have to keep his mask on? Well, because he's a Mandalorian. What's up, Spirian? Welcome in. What's up, Steel Like a History? Welcome in, Steph. Glad to see you. What's Willow? Oh, no. I grew up with the old days of Disney. Everything was simple back then. It's sad to see them down this path. It's true, man. So, yeah, man. I don't know. Fucking, you know. They promised Pedro a movie as part of his contract renewal. He'd be happy if they just paid him a bonus. He never had to play Din again. That's true. Yeah. He does not want to do it. That means Disney thinks they can make it for less than bonus would cost them. Yes. Gays have to realize no one wants to hear their fan fiction. What's up, Tony Flip? Welcome in, buddy. Business is business. That's what it comes down to. Your show didn't make any fucking money. Sorry, it's over. Womp womp. You know, don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. But it will. You know. So yeah, man, that's what we got going on there. But we also have a lot of positive news today I want to talk about. There was a show that just got announced. It's going to be on Amazon Prime called Next Level or Secret Level. And it's a gaming anthology series. And it sounds and looks like something very similar to Love, Death, and Robots. And so I'm kind of intrigued by it to see what's going to come of this, because if it's like Love, Death, and Robots, I think it could be something really special. I have not watched the trailer for it yet, so we're actually going to react to it right now, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. So yeah, let's look at this, and then we'll kind of see what we've got going on here. This is Secret Level over on Amazon Prime. Dude, already the 40K Space Marines. Oh, it is? Okay. So it's the same guys that did Love, Death, and Robots. I wondered why the animation looks so good. I was like, damn, this is another company that does it? Oh, shit, it's audio. Actually, you know what? Let me back it up. Thank you, guys. I forgot that there was no audio. That's my bad. All right, I got audio now. You know what? And actually, I'll just record this real quick. All right, so yeah, let's check out this Secret Level teaser trailer and see what's going on. God, that blood looks so good on the Space Marines.
It's time. This world has waited for your arrival. It is you. You will open the door. Because you are the chosen.
15 stories.
Oh, shit. It's a new adventure.
Was that God of
Just
War?
for you.
Oh shit. That was Keanu Reeves, wasn't it?
Come in. You have a game to play.
Dude, that looks sick. That looks freaking sick, dude. Like, I'm so pumped. I gotta go through. I'll have to go through and look at all the different, like, shows because, dude, that's so freaking rad. Like, let me see if I can, like, break down every single one that they did here. Okay, so we got Warhammer, which that already looks sick. I do wonder if it's the same guy that did the Astartes. I wonder if this was one of the projects that he was working on because that would be so rad. We got Unreal Tournament. They're doing an Unreal Tournament short. Okay, that's fucking sick, dude. New World. I mean, I kind of figured they'd do a New World at some point because it's a Amazon project. So, PlayStation. I like how they left it like vague to PlayStation. Dungeons and Dragons. That's gonna be sick. Outer Worlds 2. That's great marketing on Microsoft's part because Outer Worlds 2 has been announced but it hasn't come out yet, obviously. So for them, like, doing an Outer Worlds 2 project means that they can kind of build hype for the next game. That's actually really smart. Dungeons and Dragons. Got Pac-Man, which was that creature at the very end there. That looks kind of rad. Honor of Kings. Okay. Armored Core. Dude, Armored Core is going to be sick. Like, that's great. Like, I think Armored Core opens the world for there to be Elden Ring projects or Bloodborne projects, Dark Souls stories. Mega Man, I kind of thought that was Mega Man. Exodus, Spelunky, Crossfire, Concord. Yeah, dude, and Sifu, yep, and Sifu, yeah. Dude, that looks sick. I gotta give it to him. And the fact that they got the guys from Love, Death, and Robots to do this is great. I'm definitely looking forward to this in December 10th, man. That's right around the corner. So I'm excited to check this out. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Boom. Okay, stop recording. Dude, that looked fucking rad. I'm hoping the 40K episode is gold. Yeah. Is this from the guy who cried at Gamescom? I'm not sure. Did I enjoy LD and R? What is that? You gotta remind me, sorry. Black Mirror Wukong. I'm always boomering, bro. Yeah, that was a guy from Sifu. That's what I thought, dude. Yeah, the Sifu right there. That's sick, dude. That must be, I'm guessing this is the Dungeons and Dragons. Dude. Yeah, this shit looks sick as fuck, man. And then yeah, I think this is obviously the Pac-Man. Which that kind of looks rad. I also like that they're different styles of animation. I like that we're not just getting the same thing over and over again. Also, am I right? Does this look like Keanu Reeves right here? What can this be from? Is this gonna be, I don't know, Kratos? Yeah. I am very much looking forward to Arcane Season 2, dude. Arcane Season 2 looks great. Is that Gears of War? Oh, dude, Gears of War is gonna be sick. Bro, I'm all about it. This is gonna be like a show, like an anthology with like a bunch of shorts on it. What's up, R Buffalo Trace? Yeah, this does look awesome, dude. Dude, I'm pumped. What's up, Margaret Wriggle? Welcome in. I'm sold on Warhammer, Unreal Tournament, PlayStation, Dungeons and Dragons, Outer World 2, Pac-Man, Mega Man, and Sifu, dude. Yeah, I was just playing Spelunky 2 the other day. Cute game. Well, there we go. Sifu is a very solid game, yeah, and it's wild, dude, that we just talked about Sifu and it's going to be in this. I did not know that. So I see Fu, I eat it. Dude, yeah, this looks fucking sick. I'm really excited for it. So yeah, that's the secret level game, or I mean series that's coming to Prime. That's fucking rad. Xbox, the official Xbox account, liked it and commented on it, which is fucking awesome. And then Obsidian also commented on it, said welcome to the future. Dude, I'm all about it. I'm all about watching it. So The artist formerly known as Ferguson, I'm Welsh, for a member message. Says, remember for 2 months. Message, Snake Eater is still playing over and over in my head. Thank you. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Yeah, it's good. If it turns out as awesome as it looks, I hope they make a Doom short. Yeah, dude, that would be sick. Well, that's the thing. It's going to open the doors. I think if it does well, it's going to open the doors for more things to happen and more shows and more projects to get adapted. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm really hoping we see more for sure. All right, so that was that. I do have to really quickly address this. I was on a Hypnotic show the other day, and we were all talking about Black Myth Wukong and talking about how well we thought it would be, how well it would be doing, and how well we thought it would do. And like, I'm excited for Black Myth Wukong. I really do want to play it, but I don't know. I didn't know how well it was actually going to do or not do. I wasn't holding my breath to think it was actually going to be like gangbusters or break any kind of records or anything. But boy, was I fucking wrong about that one. And I'm glad that I'm glad I'm not sour about it. Black Myth Wukong drops nearly 2 million players in several hours. It launched earlier today, adapted the classic story of Journey to the West to a Souls-like action game in the style of Lies of P, Elden Ring, Wulong Final Dynasty, which that's the game it's closer to, Lords of the Fallen. The game, created by Chinese studio Game Science, has been highly anticipated in the years since it was first announced, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, right here, it's already started off strong. The action-adventure game garnering largely positive critical reception. In our review, I like how they're like ignoring some of that. They talk about how good it is. They gave it an 8 out of 10. But look at that. 24-hour peak. And the all-time peak. 2,223,179 players. That is insane, dude. Like, that's wild. I'm kind of excited about that. So, and that's just on Steam. We obviously know people playing on PlayStation. It hasn't come out yet for Xbox. It's actually delayed indefinitely on Xbox, so we'll see where that goes. But still, fucking rad, man. I'm excited. Check it out. I'm excited to see what kind of a game it's gonna be like. So yeah, Black Myth Wukong fucking killing it, bro. Yeah, congrats on them, but I was wrong. I didn't think it was gonna do as well as it did. I think we'll probably see a drop as people play it and stuff like that, but the fact is, it is what it is already. Like this, it's already done the damage. It's already popped off. And I think that it coming to Xbox will probably give it another like boost of life that it deserves to kind of keep going. So yeah, man, I'm kind of excited. I'm looking forward to hearing more news about Black Myth Wukong and seeing how it does and seeing what happens to it. And yeah, I can't wait to check it out and play it, man. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Wonder if they will Helldivers themselves. I hope not, especially because it's not a live service game. It's just it's like a single player game. So, Coda T says drops. I don't know what that means. The only animated short we need is Crab Battle. That's wild, dude. What are we doing? Jose Taco says, don't forget that Black Myth is a Chinese company. The game was heavily promoted in China. Its population is like 1 billion. I believe most sales are from China. I mean, maybe. Prime is coming out with a new movie I'm excited about called Ryan's Racist Adventures in the Quest for Minorities. It's crazy, dude. You know, having been reading the OG Suicide Squad comics, the game just impresses me further knowing how awesome it could have been. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff with the Suicide Squad that they could have adapted and made something, and they just kind of ignored it and shat all over it. So, that line was looking interesting. If it doesn't bump back up anywhere near 2 again, seems hella artificially inflated, not something outside of China's wheelhouse. That's fair. We'll have to keep our eye on it and see. Wukong stream when? Probably sometime next week. I'll probably grab it and do something with it next week. All right, we have a ton of trailers to get through. I'm not going to record all of these. I just want to watch them. That's probably what we'll do for the gist of this. It's probably better than watching the DNC right now. So we're just going to watch a bunch of these different trailers. for some of these games. Some of them I've heard of, some of them I haven't heard of. And kind of react to them and talk about them and see what we all think about them. So the first one I got up is a game called Reanimal. This is by THQ Nordic. I know nothing about this game. I just saw that there's a trailer for it. So we'll check out the trailer. Like I said, we're just going to go through all of these. We'll take a little break in between, talk about them, talk about what we think. So yeah. And we'll check it out. Sorry, I'm also talking to my wife about getting her food. Hoping Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 is good. I also really want to play that. So I need to play Space Marine 1. I've not played Space Marine 1 yet. I need to check it out. But yeah, I want to check that out, and then I'll probably be excited to check out too. All right, this is Reanimal. This is Gamescom 2024, so let's check it out. Created as Little Nightmares and Little Nightmares 2. Oh shit. So this
Nothing
scares.
lasts forever.
This sounds scary as fuck. God damn it. It'll be good. Looks the same as the first. Okay. Sissy says going to bed tired. So tired. Good night, everyone. Hey, good night, Sissy. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Verbal Snake said I've been watching this guy play Wukong. Played 23 hours already. Holy shit, bro. I already don't like this trailer. Nope. This looks really similar to what's it called? That one game that just came out too. In the Hall of the Mountain King or whatever. I'm not pausing this bitch, I just want to get through it. Fucking hell.
We're dead.
Huh? Ew. Brother, ew. What's that? What's that, brother?
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of scary games already. I told you guys this. I'll play them for you guys. I don't play them for myself. That looks scary as fuck, and I don't like it. Maybe it could be interesting. Maybe it could be fun, I guess. I don't know. I'm not holding my breath because I'm also fucking terrified. So there's that. Fuck, that looks awful. Little Nightmares was kind of a letdown to me, but Limbo and Inside are awesome little games. I've never played Limbo. I've heard Limbo is good. So check it out. So Little Nightmares. I've never played Little Nightmares. So Mike is definitely going to play it. I'm not going to play it. Listen, there are games, like scary games. I'm not going to buy those games, okay? And this is not me grifting, but it is me grifting a little bit, okay? Let's hear me out here. If somebody gifts me like a scary game or something that says, yo, you should play this, as long as like there's somebody asks first, because the thing is like, if you just gift me shit and go like, play this on stream, I'm probably like, it doesn't work like that. It has to be a game that like actually works for streaming, and stuff, because like contrary to popular belief, not every game does work for streaming. Yeah, not every game works for streaming. Sorry, I'm also trying to get my wife food right now. Yeah, not every game works for streaming. Not all of them like pace well for streaming. So you have to be like careful with that kind of stuff. Because if you just try to grab a game and go like, oh, I'm just gonna do this right now, like it like you potentially like bore everybody to death. So you should play Alien Isolation. I may have that game. Yeah. I may have Alien Isolation. I really don't want to play it. Fuck, that's scary. Lady Epic just she just walked in the room and she was looking to like get some food, and the restaurant that she was trying to get food from was closed. Mesmer for hours was pretty scary. That hurts. May I send you Resident Evil 8, Mike? Stream it if you want, but you'll love it either way. I mean, I will not turn that down. I will not turn down anybody gifting me any games. Like I said, it's just more of like, it has to be a game that I can play on stream. I do plan on playing the Resident Evil games. I would love to. So yeah, I mean, I would love to play the Resident Evil games at some point. I think that's another franchise that people really, really, really like, and people are really excited about, that I think would be worth playing and going through. And I think people will really like watching me play. You know, I know those games are really popular. I'll probably end up playing a lot of the remakes. That's probably what I'll end up going. But you should be able to find me if you guys want to gift me something on Steam. You'll be able to find me at Epic Mike on Steam, or Mike Williams WHC on Steam, and then you can friend me over there. So I miss when you played multiplayer games. I probably will get around to that at some point. You know, it's just hard. There's just not a lot of good there's not a lot of good there's just not a lot of like games that are like in a good spot with multiplayer that I know everybody else is playing. I do want to get back on the Chivalry. I got to get a hold of Disper and play some Chivalry. Maybe I'll get Josiah on there too. And then I know at some point we plan on playing some Ready or Not with Rolo. So those would be some games that we end up getting into. So I know somebody mentioned Subnautica. I'll check out Subnautica. Must embrace the scary horror to conquer evil. Or I could just piss my pants and be sad. I have a family member that ruined her fight or flight response due to horror games. That would be fucking scary too. Gears would be a cool streaming series. That would be a lot of fun too. You haven't played any of the Resident Evil? No, I played the original Resident Evil years ago, and I started playing 4, and the moment that I realized I couldn't shoot and walk at the same time, I turned it off. So soft ass chat, play Phasmophobia in VR or real Half-Life Alex. I don't have a VR set up to do that. Like, I don't have anything VR. So that's like not really an option for me right now. Over on Streamlabs, Apollo Monopoly with 10 says nothing. Nothing. He just drops it. He's just there. Just hands it out. Walks away. Thank you so much, Apollo Monopoly. I appreciate the hell out of you, bro. That's rad. Oh, don't bother then. It's not really worth it. I would love to play Half-Life Alex, but we'll see. Batman Arkham Shadow looks good, but it's in VR only. That's actually one of the trailers we have that I was going to check out. I got you, brother. Resident Evil is underrated, in my opinion. Can't wait to hear what you think. Yeah, man. I'll be happy to check it out. Scary Movie 2, let's split up you 3 and you 2 with me. Puts all the black peeps together, right? That's a smart way to do it. That way you guys can decide whether or not you want to leave all the white people to die. Let's check that out actually right now. I got that up right here for trailers. Batman Arkham Shadow. It's a VR Arkham game. I am kind of curious about it. Let's check out what the trailer looks like, and we'll see whether or not it looks any good.
This rat cult spreads through Gotham like a plague. I have to stop it.
That Batman voice is pretty good.
Me.
The corrupt system has failed you. Are you not angry? Fight back.
It's the freaking bat! We're not afraid of you! The bat dies tonight!
Interesting.
Jim, this rat king could be anywhere. A face in the crowd, a foot soldier in his own fanatical mob. So how in the hell do we find him?
Targets are all city employees, civil servants, public officials.
You could have been more than a symbol. You could have been a god.
Look out!
If you don't calm down, someone's going to die.
Alfred, we tried it your way, now we do it mine.
Something big's going down tonight. We repress our rage, our fears. It feeds the shadow deep inside us.
You're everything that's wrong with Gotham!
So it looks like it takes place before Arkham Asylum. Yeah, somebody said, is that Harley? It looks like Harley. So I'm guessing it takes place before Asylum. So we'll probably see some early versions of some of the heroes and stuff. Yeah, Batman stuff looks a little bit more low tech. I don't know if this is before Batman Arkham Origins, though. I don't think it is. So I think Arkham Origins is Batman year 2 or year 3 or something. So, yeah.
I'm done holding back!
I can bring the Rat King to you.
Oh, shit. I am the knight. Yeah, I mean, it just being on a VR, it's like, okay, cool. Like, it's kind of gimmicky, but it's still kind of fun. You know, should be entertaining, should be fun for what it is, but it wouldn't make me go out and get a VR for that. I think it's interesting how they have the what's it called set up, the fighting system. Obviously it's not going to be as fast paced as like Arkham, you know, Arkham City or any of those things, but it still kind of looks fun. So but I thought the voice acting was pretty decent, but yeah. Y'all hear that a Mormon helped develop Doom? His argument was, we've seen prayer, fasting, and worship fighting demons, but have we considered double-barreled shotguns? I have heard something like that before. I know the developer of Doom Eternal, somebody was talking to him about the violence and stuff, because he was talking about he played it with his 10-year-old son or something. People are like, how can you justify the violence in that game and stuff? He goes, I'm killing demons. I'm not killing people. I'm killing demons. And like, what is more based than like, and safe to teach your children than like to murder demons and stuff? And I thought that was pretty fucking great. I thought that was a great response. So a horror game is different. Scary games suck because the gameplay says story is usually crap. That's fair. Resident Evil was the craziest thing I've ever done in VR gaming to this day, and I've gamed my whole life. That's awesome. Play Visage? I've never heard of Visage before, so let's check out Playing Some Chain Together. Steph was learning the change with Disper the other day. Yeah, I've heard about that. I will have to check it out. It would be fun to play it. I probably should talk to Disper and Steph, and maybe I'll jump in on one of their games. So Resident Evil 7 really brought the horror in the Resident Evil series. That's cool, man. I am the Rat King. Sounds like Roger Craig Smith. A little be interesting to bring him back since Arkham Origins. Yeah. Falling in VR is like the worst feeling you can have. I don't think this kind of game will work. Might be the voice actor did voice Batman in Origins. It might be, yeah. They just don't even do it justice. If you played VR, you know. Okay. Do you play VR? No, I've never played anything VR before. I knew I had a buddy that had it for a little while, and then it broke. I never got a chance to try it, so. Any bets on the villain being a straight white male? Who knows, man? Only on MetaQuest? Fuck me, damn. Can't get into VR, that's fair. Not optimistic, didn't seem to have the Arkham tone. I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe the you know, with what like Smokey One Kenobi was saying, maybe the twist or what'll make it work or make it worthwhile is the being in the atmosphere itself. Maybe that's what'll make it work. I don't know. It's a pretty cool idea, yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a fun time. But you know, we'll have to see. So Alex is the only VR that's worth a play. I've heard Alex is really good. I've heard that Half-Life Alex is very, very, very good, and that makes me really excited. But I also hope that it means that we're gonna get Half-Life 3 one day. But they better not fucking make Half-Life 3 a VR game. I would be so fucking pissed for a Half-Life 3 to come out and they're like, yep, it's a VR game. Isn't that cool, guys? I'd be like, no. Looks weird. I don't know. I'm never going to be sold on VR. It just looks jank. I mean, that's fair. Defeating demons is base. Yeah. You ever watch the Lord of the Rings 80 trailer I sent you? I have. I've actually seen that one before. And yeah, it does look kind of cool. I mean, I like the AI concepts in it. It is interesting. I've once we get through these game trailers, maybe I'll pull that up too. Yo, Danky, great vid earlier, dude. Yes, dude, Danky, that video was rad. The algorithm hates it. Yeah, well, it's because it's kind of violent, but I thought it was fucking cool. Guys, if you have not, go check out 1-800-Yankees video. Go over there and check it out. Not long ago, parents kept telling their kids, don't sit so close to the TV. You mess up your eyes and need glasses. Nowadays, here, strap this miniature TV to your eyeballs, right? X-Wing did a VR test stream last week. Did he really? No Man's Sky has VR? I heard about it. 1 second, chat. There we go. Whoops, my bad. Hi, everybody. I'm here. Yeah, I heard something about like Half-Life 3 that some lady accidentally put some kind of Half-Life Steam credit on her resume, and they very quickly like removed it. And so like there's rumors that Half-Life is in the works, and there's a project something, I don't remember what the name of the project is now, that's been cooking over at Steam and nobody knows what it is, but it has a name that traces back to a location where Black Mesa is supposed to be, or that's based where Half Mesa or Black Mesa is based on. So yeah. What's that sound of mine having a stroke? That's wild, dude. And everyone thinks I'm a boomer. I am a boomer, bro. I don't even, I own that shit. Let me see if I can find the Half-Life 3 rumor. I know there's a ton of them, but this one might have some actual credibility. Project White Sands. That's the name of that's the name of the project. Let me see here. Okay, here we go. This is on Game Rant, so fuck Game Rant, but this is I think this is this the one that has the, yeah, no, this is like a, wish I could fucking find it because this is not the one I was looking for. Yeah, there was like an article I just saw about it that talked about is this it? It's called Project White Sands. And yeah, this lady put it on her resume as like Half-Life 3 or something. But I'm trying to find where they even mentioned that. Here it is right here. Okay, let me pull this up, this article up, because this is what I was looking for. This is on Game Rant, but this, I found it somewhere else originally. So yeah, Half-Life is back on everyone's radar after a leak suggested that Valve is officially developing the project, having become one of the longest running memes on the internet. The Half-Life fandom is unable to shake rumors, blah, blah, blah. Per a Reddit post by this person, voice actor Natasha Chandel posted on her website she's involved in something going by the codename Project White Sands, which is in development at Sands. Chandel's website is no longer accessible at the time of writing. That's what it was. It wasn't that it said Half-Life 3, but it was like, yeah, that she posted something about Project White Sands. And it's a park in New Mexico where Black Mesa is based. The studio is already notably working on a hero shooter named Deadlock, driving speculations that Chandel is referring to something else. Half-Life 3 is currently the favorite speculation, given that White Sands is the name of both the national park and a military testing range in New Mexico, the state that housed Black Mesa's main base of operations. So we don't know for sure. A lot of people have said that the Half-Life 3 will never happen. I don't know. I can't say never say never, or I can't say never say never, but you know, they've been teasing it for a long time. And the biggest thing is Half-Life Alyx and how well it did. that, you know, that could potentially have gotten people excited. So, that was a Gary move me. Yeah, it absolutely was. The original creator of Half-Life is no longer at Valve. I mean, that's fair. Thank you, Rough Knight. I knew you'd know. So, dude, if it's true, the Valve curse is lifted. Yeah. Who'd love a Left 4 Dead 3 game? That would be rad too. What's up, Daniel Live? Welcome in. She said Project White Sands or something in New Mexico. Yep. Lurk mode. Thank you, Dirty Jersey. I appreciate you, bro. Imagine Valve just releases every 3 at the same time. So it'd be Half-Life 3, Portal 3, even Team Fortress 3 on the same day. A whole bunch of dream. Yeah, you're dreaming big, bro. You're dreaming real big. Be very curious to see what ending we have gotten in the Mass Effect had Drew Karpyshyn, lead writer, had not left and EA hadn't rushed Bioware to get it out. It's a good question, man. I think we would have got a really good one. Gotta go have a great night. Hey, Margaret, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Half-Life 3 will happen when Valve makes a standalone VR system. That's very likely. That could also be it too. Is like, nope, you got to play this. You got to play our exclusive fucking game system in order to get there. So, all right, real quick, I will be right back. I do actually have to pee. I'm taking a Beardo pee break, and then I will be right back. Haha! I've unboomered myself. Thank you said I won, fuckers. Wait, what is Danky? Was he counting down when I came back? Water's S tier, Mika's gay. Go watch my video for real this time. If it was a Beardo break, be gone for 45 minutes with diarrhea and me messaging us from the toilet. Did that really happen? Bro, did Beardo actually do that, bro? Oh, Tom and Patriot said, all right, Chad, how many fingers am I holding up? Tom and Patriot 3. Danky says 7. Am I going out for cigarette? Hope he comes back this time. I was going out for milk. Just don't come back. Just leave the stream running forever. It's the longest running stream of all time because I just never came back. Once I was hungover, I forgot the word for water, so I named it the prime substance. I can still call it that. That's a great name. Bro, that means that you got so, like, fucking hammered and so down to, like, survival instincts that your body started functioning and thinking of things in a way of, like, what do I need that's more important than anything else? And it was, like, the prime substance. I dig that. Oh, you like the music on the Be Right Back screen? I'm glad, man. Let's see here. What did he win, Atomic? Yeah. By the way, did you guys get my I don't know, somebody said they couldn't find me. There's like a million epic mics. Mike Williams WHC, I think, is how you can find me. It's my avatar that I have like on everything, so you guys will see it, like the little animated face avatar. So Danky won. Well, of course he did. All right, so let's go check out this Drew Karpyshyn was a much better writer than Mark Walters. Finished the Mass Effect trilogy. Love the soundtrack from it. Sam Hullock and Jack Wall had quite a bit of cinematic experience before it. Dude, I love Mass Effect. I love that fucking series. Even without the, you know, Mass Effect 3 is very flawed, the ending and stuff. There's some really good stuff in it. I really like the one DLC. I think it's the Citadel DLC where you get to hang out with everybody. That was rad. Mike, not sure if it's me, but your voice sounds like your mic is in overdrive mode. Sounds like it's being held to your vocal cords. Does it? I might be too close. Hopefully that sounds better. I don't know. All right, let's check out this other trailer. We got a bunch, like I said, we got a bunch of trailers to go through. So let's check this out. This is called We Harvest Shadows. I know nothing about this. I know nothing about most of these trailers that came out, so let me know if that makes my voice sound better. Okay, yeah, I was just too close to my mic. All right, let's check out We Harvest Shadows. See what we got going on here. Oh, looks cell shaded. First person.
How long has it been?
Farming horror allegory?
5 days? 6?
Okay, I'm just gonna stop right here. Is it, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just being a bitch about it or whatever, but like, does it automatically give you like a weird vibe that it tells you that it's a farming horror allegory? Like the fact that they tell you like if you're just like a first person like farming game or first person farming horror game, but a first person farming horror allegory seems a little bit more. Mike Williams WC doesn't exist on Steam. What? Okay, hold on real quick. Let me figure this out for you guys, for people that are trying to add me on Steam. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of retarded. That's my All right, let me look this up. How the fuck do I find like what my like name and shit is on here? When people are like, "Yo, how do I add you?" I don't even fucking know how to add me. How do I do this? I don't know. I'll add you yesterday. If farming horror allegory, yeah, I'm already bored. That's fair, dude. Yeah, I don't know how to fucking add me. I put my Steam ID, I guess, in chat, but is that how you find me? I don't fucking know. Somebody help me, because I'm retarded. I'm Meek's friend on Steam. Yeah, like this is like my like this little avatar. This is what it looks like on Steam. You can check that out. Yeah, somebody just added me on there. You have a new friend invite. Look at that. Look at that. We just got 2. Weasel accepted. Yeah, I'm fine with friends requesting people on Steam. Like, might as well. So I'm gonna help this poor streamer. I'm an idiot. All right, let's go watch this farming horror allegory. You can generate a friend code to do it or drop Steam ID. How do I generate a friend code? You guys are bringing up a lot. You guys are saying a lot of words. A lot of words that are being said. A lot of words. I don't understand what those words mean. I don't know how to use words. I'm kind of an idiot. Okay, here we go. I'll put the friend code in here. I just got a bunch of friends requests, so here, hold on. This is like, okay, I think this generated a friend code, so I'm a fucking boomer. I'm trying to not fuck things up. Who just asked the boomer how to do something on a computer? Me. Click profile, friend, add friend. I did. Okay, I have a friend code. There we go. You guys can enter that friend code. I think that's how it works. I don't fucking know. I've been getting lots of friends requests. They're coming in now very quickly. Z Highness. She's there. She's waiting for a response. I've accepted. Look at this. Irish Jedi. He's friend requested me. I've accepted Atomic Patriot as well. Lots of friend requests. Lots of people want to talk to me. A lot of people want to hang out. All right. Let's watch the rest of this fucking horror allegory.
Days. 6?
Sex?
I need to get up. But no
Let's
matter how
talk
much I
games.
sleep, I still feel tired. Maybe it's because the nights here feel unsettling.
What?
Just so tired of feeling tired. The only thing that brings me a bit of comfort is that I'll never talk to another human being ever again.
What? I don't even have a Steam account? That's
This
okay.
abandoned farm will be the place where I die. But that day's a way off. At least I hope so.
This is DayZ
until
3.0.
then-
I don't know.
That leaves me with an ever-pressing question I can't seem to figure out. How do I fill the time? There's always a lot to do on a farm, and it's good to keep busy. It gets your mind off things, like the things you've lost.
Has anybody played the first tree? Oh, that's kind of rad that you get a gun. Well, that sold me. Oh, fuck!
We'll see what winter brings after the harvest.
Okay, listen. Am I excited about this game? Not really, until they pull out a gun. That kind of looks rad. So let's see what that creature looks like up close. Got a big old ball sack. I can't get it. The frame wise, it won't pop up. Anyways, well, whatever. I'm probably not going to play that unless it's like super cheap. Sons of the Forest. I've heard of that game, but I've never played it. Like, you know, it might be something where like, okay, yeah, let's check it out. If it's cheap or on sale or something, it might be like a fun one to play out to the side. I don't know. Reminds me of the horror game on Reddit everyone's trying to find, only to find it was a fake game that Vine Saucy made up during a stream that some guy internalized into being an actual game. Oh shit. I'm not a fan of the survival horror genre. Really? I mean, I can kind of see why. Yeah, where's he getting his fuel from? That's, why do you need money if you're never going to see another person to buy something? Right? That's the thing too. I hate when they do like money because they're like, oh, well, how do we make resources out of this? Or how would you get this? How would you get that? It's like, no, it's less about that. It's like, no, you kind of have to like figure out a way to make that work, you know? You have to like, yeah, I don't know. I'm accepting friends requests right now. Look at all these new friends I have on Steam. I'm popular. Why do you need money if you're never going to send another person to buy something? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's weird that they did that. Thanks to Atomic Patriot for the message over at Steam. Just Beardo's gay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't. It looks fine. Whatever. There's obviously monsters, but I feel like it's gonna not be what you think it is. Obviously, they're gonna be like, "No, I lied. It's not what you thought it is. There's something else going on." Blah blah blah. We'll see. Vinny's awesome. Love his content. I don't know. Can't say I've ever watched it. Steal Like a History says, "Epic Mike, have a blessed night. I have a physical therapy in the morning. Again, thanks for all the help to get me to 500 subs. Almost a 3K watch time. Be blessed." Yeah, absolutely, man. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Have a good time at physical therapy, bro. Friend request accepting stream. Yeah, that's basically what it is. We just do that for the rest of the stream. The next game trailer I'm gonna watch, Directive 8020. I don't know anything about Directive 8020. I think it has the chick that plays Monica Rambeau. I think it plays her. She plays Captain Marvel's best friend in the first Captain Marvel movie. I think that's who it is. I think this is the game that has her in it. So we're going to check this out. Directive 8020.
I've always wanted to fly.
Yep, I was right. I called it.
The joy of it. To just your hands and soar.
I don't know why it's freezing like that, though.
Just your hands and soar. I think
Oh, it wasn't me.
at least that's what my dad taught me.
Randomly turns on one for every 10 he accepts for balance. No, I wouldn't do that. It's her. What? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't look very appealing. Directive 8020 Project 2024, the movie for film for theaters, the video game, right? Yeah, this looks kind of dumb. Okay, that looks scary. Did it look scary to you? I don't know. That didn't look scary to me. It looked fine, I guess. I don't. It's just I don't typically like scary games, and that kind of looked like other shit that I've seen before. Maybe it's just me being, I don't know, negative or what. I don't know, but I wasn't super excited about that one. Whatever. Hey, we'll make it work. Why is everything horror? Because it's an easy genre to. I think it's an easy genre to jump into. You just have to make people scared. You know, if you make people scared, it works. So, looks shit. Looks like every other everyday San Fran. Everyone with monkeypox sores. That's wild. Fucking monkeypox sores. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't look very interesting to me. Space horror zombie game. I'm like, okay, well, we've done that before a lot. It would be nice to see something where it's like, I don't know, something like catches you off guard, or like a unique, maybe not even a unique twist, but like the gameplay itself. Sell it on the gameplay, not the storyline. You know, that story doesn't tell you anything about the game, and the premise of the game isn't so unique or isn't special enough for me to be like, wow, that looks amazing. It's like, okay, that looks fine, whatever. It's close to fall and therefore almost Halloween. That's fair. That's a good point too. It's harder to make someone cry than scare. That's true. It's also even harder to make somebody laugh. It's very difficult to fucking make somebody laugh. All right. Neo Berlin. That's the next trailer we're going to watch. We're just cruising through these trailers. Okay. Neo Berlin 2087. Everything has like a fucking date in it now. That's like the new trendy thing. I'll probably watch these, and if we watch one and it's really interesting, we want to talk more about it, we'll talk more about it. If not, we'll just kind of cruise through these. I have them backloaded with some of the ones I'm more interested in. So when we get to those, we can talk more about those. So, by the way, guys, if you have not already, real quick, thank you for being here. I appreciate you hanging out. If you have not already, please like the stream. That always helps. It makes me look good to the YouTube algorithm. It always helps the stream. It helps the channel. If you get done with this video and you like the video, if you want to leave a comment as well. Also, for anybody that is new here, if you have not already, sub to the channel, and never required, always appreciated. The channel is monetized. You can always send me super chats. You can send me friends. You can send memberships. Over on Kick, we have memberships as well, so you can send me those over there. We also have the Streamlabs link, which is in the description. You can always check it out over there if you want to support the channel. Never required, always appreciated. And then if you go to the little shop icon as well, you can get Epic Merc Meech. Epic Meek merch. Epic Merc Meech. Nope, that's what we're going with. Epic Merc Meech. You can get Epic Merch Meech over in the store. You can go check that out. Okay? Anyways. All right, let's check this out. Neo Berlin 2087. I can't imagine this is going to be a cyberpunk Wolfenstein game. There's no way.
I know you wanted me to use this channel only in emergencies, but I can hear them again. They're coming closer.
She's here. She's somewhere in this sector.
But I had to discover what lay beyond. I had to see it with my own eyes. Who are you?
I'm here to help you. My name is Nolan. I'm a special investigator. I work with your father.
Help me.
Okay, I don't know what I think about this already. Somebody said wood. Quagmire for $2 US says you the man, Mike. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for $2. Is that the bitch from the Star Wars game? Her lips are like, help me. Help me. The voice acting does not seem like it fits the character designs.
We gotta go now.
Elysium Games. Holy shit, this looks just like Cyberpunk. Now we have fucking zombies? What? What the
I never
fuck?
asked for your help. Why are you risking everything for me?
I'm not gonna let them hurt you, Natalie. This city needs someone like you.
I never asked for any of this.
We'll find a way.
I hope you're right.
I am doing whatever is necessary to keep you safe.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about that one. That's weird, brother. Johnny's for $2 US says the black toad thumbnail is epic. Thank you. I thought that was kind of funny, man. That's the voice actor for Deus Ex. That's what I thought. I was like, this kind of feels like Deus Ex. And then Old Renaissance Boomer for 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Old Renaissance Boomer. Gifted memberships to Harbinger, Joseph A, Zephyr, Cajun Corey, and Loquacious. Thank you so much. I appreciate the hell out of y'all. Man, you guys are awesome, man. What's up, TJ? We're doing good, man. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack. For one, somebody brought this up, and I do agree. The main character looks fat and skinny at the same time, and like him walking around didn't like make me excited. Because it's weird, because he looks like he has the same face. First of all, he looks like he walks slow as fuck. He's like everywhere, like over accentuated walk. But then like, yeah, he has the same face in every scene that you see him. Like, look, the way his body moves in the scene, it's just weird. It just looks very like stiff and kind of like odd. But like, I don't know. Then like there's elements of the game that look like Max Payne. There's elements of the game that look like Deus Ex. There's elements of the game that look like Cyberpunk. And then there's like a weird, maybe pseudo Blade Runner feeling there as well. I don't know. That's weird. That's Beardless Beardo. That's wild, dude. I literally thought this was a Deus Ex game. I wish it was. That would have been really great if it was like Adam Jensen. I would have freaked, bro. No, really, is that the same person? I don't know, man. Why do they look so greasy? That's a good question. But he sound like the same voice actor. I don't know. First Descendant voice acting. Jeez. What Cyberpunk should have been? Maybe. You know? You know, like Cyberpunk and Control had a baby. I also thought it was Control, because isn't that the one with one of the brothers too? The guy that played Iceman? I think it's also the same guy that played Iceman. I thought it was him at first. There's like a lot of like, it feels like a weird amalgamation of a bunch of things all at once. Maybe we'll find out more about it. Maybe it'll seem better, you know? I don't know. It looks like Deus Ex Human Revolution is the same voice actor. Crazy. Is it really the same voice actor? That's wild. Metal the fuck up, Templar. Cyber flunk. This might kick ass. I mean, I don't know anything about this, man. That's wild. Deus Ex the cyberpunk becoming human. Damn. His voice does not match that model. No, it does not. I agree with you, bro. It does not fit that model at all. It's weird. Wake up, Templar. We have a Hamlet to burn. Yeah. What's up, Dice Brigade? Welcome in. It feels like Cyberpunk 2077 at home. Jordy says it's fucking hot in Tokyo right now. Is it really? Oh man, dang, dude. He looks like Jim Jeffries when he was still drinking. Control reminds me of Control. Yeah. Companies that made Deus Ex canceled the new Deus Ex game. Maybe this was repurposed into this game. Maybe they repurposed the Deus Ex game and made it into this, because it does feel a lot like a Deus Ex game. So, guy from Quantum Break, gotcha. Yeah. Dude, I fucking love the Deus Ex game. I should play them again sometime. Yeah. Because it's like third person and first person, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. But yeah, that's Neo Berlin 2087. Obviously, it's trying to like draw cyberpunk comparisons, make people look at it and think it's like cyberpunk. So I guess we'll have to see. I don't know. I don't know. That's odd. Maybe the actor was based on, had the same emotional range of Amanda Stenberg. Damn. Maybe. It's nighttime. It can't be that hot in Tokyo. Maybe not. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not in Tokyo. Looks like the guy and the chick are the same situation as Corbin Dallas and Lilo in The Fifth Element. Yeah, it is. It's like evoking a ton of different weird experiences and feelings all at the same time. I don't know, man. I want the blaxploitation version, Cyberfunk. I'd play the shit out of that. Quagmire says, gotta head out. Hail chat, hail Epic Mike. Thank you so much, Quagmire. I appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Thank you for watching, hanging out. I'm with you. I don't know what to feel. Maybe mixed at best. Yeah. He's a cybernetic organism, living tissue over endoskeleton. Come with him if you want to live, right? I continue to sleep on Cyberpunk. Maybe I play when they finish in 3 more years. I mean, Cyberpunk isn't not getting any more updates. It's on Steam. Is it really? Okay. Cyberpunk is not getting any more updates. The DLC's out. It's completed. It's what their final version of that game will be. And I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I had a decent time with it, so. All right, let's move on to the next one. I don't know. Neo Berlin looks interesting. We'll see what happens. This one's called Inzoi. I know nothing about this. It's only 1 minute long, so it'll be done. Made me think of Starfield on the ground anyways. Yeah, it's weird. It feels like a weird, like, it could be like a really good game because it's everything. It's a bunch of the strengths of a bunch of games put together. Or it could just like be an awkward mix of a bunch of games and have like all the same weaknesses. I don't know. So look, Ultra HD Cyberpunk. It's so good. I'll check it out. What? Oh no. It's fucking Sims. It uses AI tech, does it? Okay. Hey, have a good night. Dingus, I appreciate you, bro. If you were saying good night too. Maybe you're saying good night to somebody else. I don't know. Sims, yeah. No, bring the cat back, right? If it was just cats. This hyper realistic looking Sims. The Sims 77. Where are all the white people at? Down syndrome Sims. Yeah, dude. Killmonger got married. So is AI maybe the big selling point of this game? There's a gameplay reveal here. I'm not going to watch this whole thing, but I want to know more about what the fuck this game is supposed to be. Oh my fucking goodness. Fucking commercials, bro. God! Another fucking commercial, bro. There we go. See, we get the cat. The cat's like running. Is the cat just running shit? Can't wait for the nudie mods and the clipped videos on the hub, right? Can't get rid of me that easily. That's fair. I don't know. Like, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Bro, imagine you're playing The Sims and your go-to in The Sims. Look at this. Your go-to in The Sims is to play The Sims in The Sims. Don't show Shad that commercial, right? Like, imagine that's your go-to is to go to a fucking internet cafe and play games on a computer while you're playing a character. Oh my God, bro. What are we doing? What's up, Kragos? Oh no, bro. What's this guy doing? Bro, was he looking up? Bro, what is that? What did you see that? What, bro? Are they telling you could go look?
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Hi, Miguel! Miguel! Hey!
Bro, he's looking at a fucking website, bro. Yeah. He's looking at a fucking porn website, bro. We're done. What the fuck are we doing, bro? He's just like, yo. And look at him. He looks so excited, bro. Look how excited he looks. I'm a sim and I'm like, imagine like it's like Sims and it just blurs. Damn it, bro. What are we doing? Yeah, we're moving to the next game. We gotta get out of here, bro. That's some wild ass shit to be showing off in your game. That's like, that's what you led with. You're like, yo, let's make sure we lead with the part where we show the guy looking at. Oh God. All right, this game is called Infinity Nikki. I don't know anything about it, and by the title, I will be surprised if I get through the whole trailer. Yep, definitely gonna be surprised if I get through the whole trailer. If it comes out on PC, I'll buy it. Hands down. I'll fucking buy that game. If it's on PC, if it's only going to be on PlayStation, then fuck PlayStation for keeping that masterpiece off of PC. I'll buy it. I'd play it. It's wild shit, bro. Pre-orders. This is a game for little girls. I mean, maybe. I guess we're gay now. They said buy it for Meek on stream, so he has to stream it, bro. I bet you $100 Sabby rubs out to that one. Damn. I went back to look at bootleg Pokemon. Yeah, it's kind of a mess, bro. Game journalists will hate this game for sure. We all know why, right? I got to point out too, Chad said all the people that are mad about the Acolyte cancellation are the same people who would play the Sims game and call themselves gamers. It's very true. It's very accurate. Yeah, I'm completely sold. Yeah, that was all I needed. I'm all in on this now. Damn, bro, that's some wild shit. All right, let me see what we else we got. Okay, so we did get a trailer from Xbox as well. There's a lot of trailers that came out today. We're gonna check out some of those as well. I want to make sure I got all the like major game trailers that came out today available. We're almost done. I will point out there was a thing that happened. A game that came out, or gameplay that fucking came out of the new Assassin's Creed game, and apparently they showed gameplay of the black. They showed gameplay of the black dude, Yasuke, and he was doing his like his leap of faith. He just fucking falls off the building and lands and like hurts himself. So it's kind of wild. All right, we got a couple more trailers to go through, and then we're all caught up. All right, we'll go to check this one out first. This is called The First Berserk Kazan. I think this was dropped by it looks like it was dropped by Xbox. So let's check this out real quick. I really want a season 2 of the Acolyte. Star Wars is already a hollowed out IP. Acolyte 2 will sped up the process. I mean, that's fair. They're cutting off one of their like limbs before the poison gets to them. Meek, you buy that one means you're as gay as Bent. I mean, that's fair. The First Berserker.
The two wolves who defeated the beast will tear into the neck of the aged lion.
For years, I faced unrelenting fury.
Amika's going the song without a Kamala ad is beyond me, right?
And the result of my devotion was betrayal.
Game kind of interesting.
At this rate, you will die.
Another anime Souls-like. I hope it's not a Souls-like. It'd be nice just to have like a full-on action game.
Pay for this.
It'd be nice to have it more like
Join me, Blade Phantom. Then I will help you.
oh, I don't remember the name of it now. The one Greek mythology game that you play where you can fight. So glad it was a top down. Yeah, me too. Surprised it wasn't the Jordan leap, right? It looks like more like Hades. That's what I was thinking about.
Our alliance has been formed.
Oh, that's kind of rad. All right, I gotta go to work. I'll finish watching later. Hades. Yes, Frank the Tank was Hades, so feels very Devil May Cry. Yeah, it kind of looks cool. I was like, okay, I'm not against it. The action looks fun in it. It looks like it's a solid game. Yeah, I would definitely play the shit out of it and check. I mean, if it's any good. Maybe it might be something where I hold off on playing it until I know whether it's decent or not. But yeah, man, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, I'd play that. They did a release trailer for Path of Exile 2. I don't know if anybody's played Path of Exile. I played it for a little while. I do like the game. Apparently they're doing a sequel to it that's going to be like more in depth and have like a lot more stuff going on with it. So we'll have to check it out. Hades, but with less trans. That's wild. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more trailers to go. We're almost done. We're going to kind of blitz through these ones because we're getting close to time. We're going to call it. So Path of Exile was okay. Yeah, I think the second one's going to be better. I think the second one will be a better quality and will be more fun. So, all right, this is Crisis X. It sounds like it's a survival MMO. Surprise, surprise, they never make those. So let's check it out. Path of Exile is free to play. It's free, so it's easy to play and very fun. Yeah, Path of Exile 2 looks way better. Yeah, I mean, if they just refine the system and make it a better version of a Diablo clone, I'm okay with it, especially if it's free. Where's Disparu? That's a good question. I don't know. Probably sleeping. That looks like Casus. It's supposed to be Crisis. Native American? Yeah. Looks like more Old West. See, I think I could get behind like an Old West game. That horse does look slow. It looks like AI made it? Maybe. What, there's a fucking truck here now? What? It looks like gun. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too for a second. What?
Huh?
What the fuck?
Like they had me if it was going to be like a Western survival game and maybe it gonna have the same feeling of like Red Dead Redemption, but like maybe there's not a lot of people in the world. You might never run into anybody or whatever. Maybe that could be kind of an interesting concept. Or it's like a Western MMO, you know, survival MMO that is akin to like Red Dead Online, but less, I guess, less PvP oriented or something. And then like at the very end, it just went into a very different angle, and I don't know what to think about that. That was fucking weird. It's just like, oh, look at that. There's probably zombies or some shit here. That was kind of wild. Beardo, Fear the Beardo says, Mike, my friend, a homosexual. What's up? Hey man, we're chilling. It's a mobile game? That's even fucking weirder, but I know nothing. I don't even understand. We're just chilling. We're watching video game trailers right now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to do. We've got Indiana Jones, Civilization 7, Borderlands 4, the Mafia, the Old Country, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So we're going to check those out. We're going to go through, watch them. We're almost done here. Then we're going to call it for tonight. But yeah, let's check this out. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I'm going to record this one. All right, yeah, so we got a trailer for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. This is done by Bethesda, run by Microsoft. I think this is going to be on Game Pass on day one. So let's check it out and see what it looks like.
What if I told you there was a connection between ancient cultures around the world? A great circle. Does it exist? Is it the key to some lost power? That's up to you to uncover. I'm Troy Baker, and I play Indy. It's humbling playing a character that so many people, myself included, look up to. As a kid, seeing Indiana Jones in the theater for the first time was a defining moment for me. And I never would have guessed that all these years later, I would be the one wearing the hat. But here I am. It's been a dream come true. A dream that I cannot wait for you to live for yourselves. The beauty of a first-person game like this is that we all get to feel what it's like to become Indy. You are the one who cracks the whip, who feels the weight of every punch and the thrill of finding every clue.
I didn't know it was going to be first
Indy is
person.
such a unique character. A professor, an archaeologist, a brawler,
The design looks
explorer,
great.
the quintessential all-around adventure. And this game has everything you'd expect from an Indiana Jones adventure. Mysterious artifacts, cunning villains, ancient discoveries, hard-hitting action. It's a world of constant danger where you've got to think on your feet to stay alive. The Great Circle spans the entire globe, from snake-filled jungle temples to scorpion-riddled desert tombs. Stunning open areas to explore freely, full of secrets for you to discover. And you'll get more than just the classic whip and revolver. Indy's journal and his camera will immerse you in the mystery, providing extra info on all of your finds so you can appreciate all of the little historical details he obsesses over. And those details are your key to solving the ancient puzzles that hold the secrets you're after. But ancient secrets don't come easy. It's best to have an exit strategy. This is an incredible new way to experience Indiana Jones, and I can't wait for you to play it. Hold on to your hat.
Hold on to your butts. Yeah, I mean, that looks fine. You know, I don't know. It looks interesting. I don't know how I feel about that first person mode. That seems like an odd design decision. I think, you know, maybe they're just trying to differentiate it, you know, especially because it's Bethesda. Maybe they're trying to differentiate it from like Uncharted and stuff like that. But I guess, you know, it could be interesting. It looks like it jumps in and out of third person to first person mode. The story looks like it could be intriguing. My concern is if it's going to span the globe, if they're going to overuse, try to like spread out too many different locations. I feel like one of the things with Indiana Jones is like you kind of pick a theme and you kind of run with that idea. And yeah, there may be different adventures at different spots, but like, you know, what is the scope of this? Is it going to be like a storyline where you follow it from start to finish? Or is it going to be something where there's multiple adventures that you can go on as Indy? I don't know what the structure of the game is going to be like. It'd be kind of cool if it was more like there's multiple adventures that you go on as Indiana Jones, and experiences, and there is like a story that kind of like goes through all of them, like a 3-line or something. But I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, I mean, it looks intriguing. I'm not opposed to it, but we'll hold our breath and see, because, you know, I don't have a ton of trust in Bethesda. But yeah. That's Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I guess we'll see what happens with it. Beardo said he invited Mike for some bro science tomorrow. Actually, no confirmation yet. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out. I got to figure out what my day is going to look like tomorrow. So I probably won't know until first thing in the morning tomorrow. That's why. So yeah, I will see what I can do. Okay. Because I'm definitely not opposed to going on bro science. I just got to make sure I got the time. All right, we got 4 more to check out. All right, we got Civilization 7. Let's check this out. I like the Civilization games. They're a lot of fun. So let's start this one and check it out. I don't know what to think about that one either. It looks fine. Looks like more Civilization. You were promised Crab Battle, and I'm gonna end the stream on Crab Battle. Theme for Civilization 4 was epic. Yeah, it just feels like low energy a little bit. I mean, I don't know how much you can hype up a Civilization game, but it could be interesting. It'll be interesting to check out and see what happens. So, no Gobekli Tepe pass. Let's see how it's related to Crab Battle. You guys are wild. All right, we got 3 more trailers. Then we'll do Crab Battle. I'm even pulling up Crab Battle right fucking now, so we can watch it together. Crab Battle. Pulling it up. It's so fucking long, bro. There we go. All right, we have Crab Battle up. All right. Borderlands 4 reveal trailer. I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna do a quick recording of this one as well. And then we're gonna check it out together. See what we think. Obviously, Borderlands 3 is terrible, so. All right, so we got a little bit of a reveal trailer for Borderlands 4. After the absolute disaster that was the Borderlands film and the weak and almost heartless, soulless feeling that I got from Borderlands 3. I had a little bit of fun with Tiny Tina's like Wonderland adventure, but even with that, I don't even think I finished that game. I like the Borderlands series, but it has not been in a good spot recently. So we're gonna check this trailer out and see whether or not it feels like this is I don't know if there's any kind of hype going into Borderlands 4. So let's check it out. Borderlands 4 trailer right now. Okay. Is that Pandora? Or is that the moon? Interesting. Oh, snap. Huh. Huh. I mean, I'm already bummed. There's no, hold on, let's keep going. There might be a little bit more here. Okay, that looked like weird alien language. Yeah, it looked like they changed the art style a little bit. I really don't know, man. Like, maybe, you know, like I said, I haven't had a great time with the Borderlands series as of recent. I don't think it's been in a good spot. I think it's really been struggling, as a franchise. Could this game put it back on the map? Maybe. But am I going to hold my breath for it? Probably not. I don't know, man. I just don't know how I feel about it. That doesn't really show you a whole lot, and I probably have to get refreshed on some of the storylines and stuff like that for Borderlands. I guess we'll see. I hope that Gearbox or 2K Games has decided, hey, we want to get back on track with Borderlands, stop with all the weird meme, like proto modern day culture shit, and actually get into some like fun alien looter shooter stuff, which is what we wanted in the first place. I'd like to just see those mechanics grow and get, you know, obviously tightened and more solid, but more unique stuff, unique power sets and stuff. And I would actually kind of like to see there be more classes instead of just the 4 heroes, and be like, sorry, that's it. You got 4 characters. That's it. Get out of our face. Move on with it. So yeah, Borderlands 4. I guess we'll see. Yeah, we did get a Kamala ad after all of that. Borderlands 3 was dope. I got to take that one code I got from the deluxe version, use it to unlock a gold chest. They gave me some bullshit I never used. 10 out of 10. Yeah. Helio says Helilio, yeah, says between Inzoi corn watching and the ending of Crisis X trailer, which one was more? Inzoi, the Sims, yeah, a Sim AI character watching porn was a little weird, man. That's no moon, right? Knowing the direction of the movie, I'm expecting similar in Borderlands 4. I hope not, bro. Felt like Borderlands in no way whatsoever, right? No, they won't. Yeah, you're right. It's true, they won't. A lot of purple themes in games coming out. What is with that? I don't know. That's a good question. Purple's kind of a neutral color. It can be male and female. I like purple as a color, but I hate seeing it get co-opted. But yes, it's very meh. Daniel Live says, gotta head out, hail the chat, and hell, Epic Mike. Your chemistry with the G&G crew makes my day every time, and that's why I became a fan of you. You have a great night, good sir. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, bro. I hope it's not multiverse shit. Me too. I hope it's not that either. I've got 2 more trailers in Crab Battle. All right, let's do it. Let's hit it. Mafia, the Old Country official teaser. Let's check it out.
This thing of ours, it's a brotherhood. Treachery and deceit do not exist among us. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Oh, I kind of like that they didn't really show much. See more December 2024. I kind of respect that. I like that it's an Xbox series too. That means it's probably getting it on Game Pass. We just got Mafia, they remade Mafia or remastered it or whatever. And they just released that for Xbox. I like Mafia 2. I'd never played Mafia 3. I know that that's like with the soldier guy or whatever. I love Mafia 2. Mafia 2 is great. I don't know if anyone remembers, dude, the Godfather video games, specifically 1, the first, got to go hot tub time. Hey man, Bear Thing Show, appreciate you. The first Godfather game, Godfather the movie, was such a fucking good game, dude. Mafia 3 is not that good. That's what I've heard. I didn't hear like a lot of good things about it, so I wasn't really excited to play it, but Mafia 2 was great. Godfather the video game though was fucking rad. Like I loved Godfather the game. Yeah, like dude, when you could become Don of New York and shit, dude, they were fun. So yeah, I played the shit out of the Godfather game as well. Try to become Don of New York and take over and everything. So Godfather and Mafia games are fun as hell. Hell yeah, man. Like I said, I haven't checked out 3, so we'll have to see. Pecorino Romano. What did you say before that? Pecorino Romano. Wow. The Beanpad said, I found Epic Mike on Kick. He didn't cut out the cheese. I try not to cut out the cheese typically. Mafia was fucking awesome. I named my cat after the protagonist, Lincoln Clay. Well, that's rad. I'll check it out. Meek was Don Fro of New York, right? I did give myself a character like a little bit of Fro. This Farscape, there was a Farscace, wow. A Scarface game that I guess was good. Yeah, I've never played the Scarface game at all, man. All right. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm gonna check this bitch out, and then we're gonna watch Crab Battle and call it a night.
Concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, and if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences.
I intend to wage war, not parley.
Everything all right, eh?
We need more people. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Will you help us, Henry?
Interesting. How did it do that, dude? It was like really weird for a second there. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna fucking like destroy computers. You're absolutely right. The game will melt PCs and underwear. Yeah, it's gonna be both. Melt your dick and your computer. Yeah, that game looks insane. I have the first one. I have not played all the way through it. I like the first game. I love medieval games. I kind of like that it's apparently there was IGN thing that was making that lag. It wasn't me. I will say that I liked that it was just a medieval game, that there was no magic, nothing in it. They just tried to make it like it's just a medieval game. I would love a game like Kingdom Come Deliverance with like a very mild like magic system. Like it'd be rad. Like think of like in the vein of not like a fantasy world necessarily, but in the vein of like, I don't know, a world where you have like there are like witches and there is like a little bit of magic and a little bit of like stuff that you can do, but you could like hunt like monsters if you want it, like some mythical creatures, but it feels more like just like a regular medieval world or whatever. It would be great. I just Kingdom came wild, dude. Yeah, it looks rad. I definitely want to play it. I gotta finish the first one before I get to the second one, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. So all right, y'all. We're gonna hate it because no diversity is gonna be historically accurate, right? Enjoy watching, Mike. Good stuff. Well, thank you, man. Using a bow is so difficult on the at first on the controller, is it? I'm definitely excited to check it out. So Scott Anuziata says, "Hail Mike, another great Tuesday night main event. Also great stream on Sunday with George Slayer Nation." Well, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. All right, guys, it's time. We're gonna finish out the stream with fucking Crab Battle, which is a Metal Gear Solid 3 fucking short film somebody made. Oh wait, Mike McGinnis wants to watch Ultra HD Cyberpunk. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. It's gonna make everybody mad, but let me see how long it is. Because we got to end it on Crab Battle. Is it on a motorcycle? Is that the one? Get ready for all the overhype, right? It's just a medieval game. It's not gay. It's just a couple of dudes having a little horseplay. I repeat, nothing gay. That's right. Hey, have a good night, old Renaissance boomer. Totally not gay. It's wild, dude. The Cyberpunk vid is worth it, is it? Okay. Yeah, which one is it though? Because like, there's a ton of like Ultra HD Cyberpunk videos. Is it from 6 months ago? Cyberpunk Edge Runners is very good. No, I'll have to check out the 80s trailer. Probably, maybe tomorrow? Yeah, I'll check out the 80s trailer tomorrow. Yeah, I haven't watched it on stream, but I've already seen it. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of those. What the fuck? Which one is it? Is it the photorealistic motorbike one? I'm guessing it's this one. Oh god, it's another fucking commercial. Hold on, I had to mute it real quick. Yeah, I did know that it was a mod. Is it the one where it's 8K? Let's check this out. Maybe it's this one. Tell me if it's this one, guys. Is it this one? This just looks like real shit. I hate it. Edging runners. It's wild. I think Meek has enough mods. Alright, let's check it out what it looks like. This looks like just a real person, bro. That's insane, though. Is this the Switch version? That's... Yeah, this was running on the Switch, bro. Interesting. Anyways, I dig it. It looks rad. Yeah, I dig those mods, dude. Some of the, like, I know there was like a hyper realistic mod that just came out for Skyrim and like built in Unreal Engine 5 and shit. I dig that kind of stuff. All right, now we're gonna end it on crab battle to make you guys happy. Crab battle. This is for you guys.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of an era known as the Cold War.
I like how Vex made me get on screen. He's like, get on screen, Mike. You gotta react.
Paramedic.
Snake, what's wrong?
I've encountered some kind
Hey,
of
have a good night, Rough Night. Appreciate you, buddy.
I don't think I'll be leaving this place alive.
Snake, are you feeling all right?
Flash will be around forever, just like Scott.
Terror that I feel at the moment. I'm fine.
Calm down, Snake. It's not a cave demon.
It should have been 30 seconds.
A what?
A canyon mangrove.
Oh my god. It's looking right at me.
Snake.
Sweet Jesus, it's getting closer.
Snake, listen.
It'll tear me to shreds.
Snake, you've got your knife, right?
Yeah, but
All you have to do is stab it. Once you've killed the crab, you'll get a food ration that
Should
you
have been
can
30
eat later
minutes.
to restore
It's
stamina.
wild.
are you insane? A knife is useless against those massive claws. They could rip a tank apart. Jesus Christ.
Snake, snap out of it. There are more pressing matters at hand. You have to find and destroy the Shagohai.
But the demon.
Snake, will you just shut the hell up and stab it?
It's moving so fast.
Hey, have a good night, Mrs. Rough Night.
Okay.
Should have been 30 hours.
Concentrate on the techniques the boss taught me about CQC.
What the fuck is this? I don't know, Atomic Patriot.
Okay. Counterbalance the knife. Quick slash. Retract. Counterbalance the knife. Quick slash. And retract.
What the fuck is going on, bro? Oh my god, dude.
Okay. Let's do this, motherfucker.
What the fuck are we doing, bro? Why was this made? Because of the internet. How? I don't know how. What are we doing, bro?
What the hell is going on?
This is all that for this. What have we come to? I don't know what's happening right now. What are we doing? What the actual fuck is I don't know what's happening anymore, bro. Snake got killed by a fucking crab, bro. I am speechless. Yeah. I think there's a second one of these too, isn't there? What are we doing? I don't know anymore, bro. I don't know anymore what's happening. Snake! But you have to... Gringos, you have to treat chat like a child. Slap the hand away and go, no. Vex Fear says, you guys can thank me by super chatting, Mike. Steven Max says, okay. This is the TikTok generation. This created the TikTok generation, bro. I'm not going to watch the second one. I just think there was a second one. I'm not watching it. That's wild, bro. Absolutely worth it. Bro, that's wild, bro. Well, that's Crab Battle. Excuse me. Vintage. That is very vintage internet right there. That's old school. That's like some old school shit that like would have been watched on television or watched on a computer. A bunch of friends would have been standing around the same computer watching it at the same time. The brain is real. It was 18 years ago that this was released, bro. Psychological damage. This will affect my next reincarnation. Could you imagine, bro? You die and you're reincarnated. They're like, you watch Crab Battle. That's gonna be some points against you. Holy Taco says, have a good night, Mike. Great show. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you, man. TikTok wouldn't have the attention span for it. Mike, you know damn well you're gonna find a crab and just scream Crab Battle. That's Grego says, I'd rather smoke weed and be retarded rather than this video making me retarded. 18 years ago, yeah, man. That's some wild shit right there, bro. Well, there we go. That's fucking Crab Battle. That's the way we're in this stream. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everybody that gifted channel memberships, all the super chats. Thank you anybody that's gone to the website and checked out the merch or ordered any merch. We've been getting some orders in, and it's awesome to see that pop up. Shout out to all the people that friended me on Steam. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Everybody that watched, my people over on Kick, I appreciate the hell out of you. I don't know if there's anybody live right now, and I still haven't figured out how to rate a single goddamn person. Thank you, Apollo Monopoly, over on Streamlabs, for donating. I appreciate you. Vera Darks on, you can go check out Brahma Bull, 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser, D-Day Cobra. All of those guys are still live. Go check them out. But I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thank you so much for a great stream. Thank you for another Tuesday night cooldown. I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you all later. Deuces.